Good morning and welcome to the beautiful Minot State University campus for our commencement ceremony. We would like to take a moment to recognize the history and significance of the land on which we gather. In the fall of 2021, a committee comprised of Minot State University and Dakota College at Botno, faculty, staff, and students, alongside tribal elders and community stakeholders, came together to craft a land acknowledgement statement. This effort reflects a deliberate commitment to recognize that MSU and DCB are situated on ancestral indigenous lands and to reaffirm our ongoing relationship with the indigenous peoples of this region. At this time, please join me in listening to the land acknowledgement statement. Minot State University gratefully acknowledges the Native peoples on whose ancestral lands we sit. We praise the Anishinaabe, the Assiniboine peoples, as well as the other sovereign nations of the Northern Plains, whose lands encompass North Dakota today. The Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa, the Mandan Hidatsa Arikara Nation, the Spirit Lake Nation, the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe, and the Sisseton Wahpeton Oyate. Minot State University is proud that Native students have chosen to attend our university and enrich it with their knowledge and achievements. In the spirit of collaboration, we reach out to our university and regional community with programs and activities that demonstrate our commitment to the First Peoples of the Northern Plains. Please remain standing and join the Minot State University Concert Choir in the singing of O Canada and the Star-Spangled Banner. The United States National Anthem will be signed by Kathleen Alvarez and Jillian Fork, and the Canadian Anthem will be signed by Hannah Campbell and Matea Metz. Our sign language interpreters for the entirety of the ceremony are Mary Dawn Sorum and Erica Bailey. Gentlemen, please remove your mortarboards until after the invocation. Rachel Simonson, our MSU Spiritual Wellness Coordinator, will now give the invocation.
you hear me now? Oh, well, I'm kind of loud, but I don't think I'm quite this loud. Yep. Excellent.
Magic touch.
I guess so. Good morning. Well, here you are. You made it. Over these past few years, you have likely endured many nights of late night studying, probably some classes that you weren't super sure if you'd make it through, as well as moments of victory and hopefully a fair amount of joy along the way. I have no doubt that each of you have plenty of stories of all the many ups and downs that come with getting a degree. And through it all, now here you are, graduating. It's a really big deal. And as such, let's all just take a moment, take a deep breath in the midst of all the craziness of today, and simply notice and appreciate this moment of arrival. You did it. And not just you. As much as today is a huge accomplishment for each of you, we also feel so much gratitude for all those who walked alongside you from the very beginning. So let's take one more moment and just look around you. See all the smiling faces of your classmates and friends, professors, your family and staff, all those who are here, and we remember those who wish that they could be here. And of course, we also remember those who are with us today in spirit. We honor all the people who love you and who believe in you and who are cheering you on as you stand here at the threshold and who are excited for you as you enter into this next phase of life. And so God's blessings to you as you are all sent out into new communities. May you share your love with all those that you encounter. May you find your sense of purpose over and over again as it grows and evolves throughout your life. And may you find and create places of belonging all along the way. Congratulations, you are amazing. Good luck out there.
Thank you, Ms. Simonson. You may be seated. On behalf of President Stephen Shirley, our graduates, their fellow students, and our faculty and staff, welcome to the campus of Minot State University for our 2026 commencement ceremony. Representing the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education today is Tim Mahalik. Mr. Mahalik was appointed to the board in July 2019. Tim is employed at First Western Bank and Trust as a senior vice president responsible for business development and facilities. Prior to that, he was a part of the Investment Real Estate Trust team and its affiliated companies for over 36 years before his retirement, serving as the president and CEO during his last 8 years at IRET. Throughout the years, he has been involved in numerous civic organizations dedicated to Minot's betterment. He is a current member and past chair of the MSU Board of Regents, a past board member of Trinity Health and Minot Family YMCA. An Ohio native, Tim attended Minot State University and obtained a Bachelor of Arts degree with a major in business administration in 1981. Mr. Mahalik was inducted into the MSU Athletic Hall of Fame in 1995 and received the MSU Alumni Golden Award in 2014. Tim and his wife Laura have been married for over 40 years and are both committed to civic engagement. Please join me in a warm welcome for Mr. Tim Mahalik.
Good morning. Good morning, President Shirley, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, graduates of the class of 2026. On behalf of the State Board of Higher Education and the North Dakota University System, I want to congratulate each of you on reaching this tremendous milestone. Your dedication, your perseverance, and your belief in your own potential have brought you to this moment. And to the families, friends, and loved ones who supported these graduates along the way, thank you for being here to celebrate their achievement. It is with great pride that we gather for commencement, a tradition that honors years of hard work and marks the beginning of new opportunities. Today is the culmination of your efforts and the start of the next chapter in your journey. As stated, my name is Tim Mahalik, and I serve on your State Board of Higher Education. Our board works to shape policy and ensure that the mission of North Dakota University System remains focused on one thing: creating opportunities for student success. Our primary goal is your success, and your presence here today is proof to you and your families and to your professors that you have made the most of those opportunities. This ceremony marks the formal completion of your academic programs. Your interest, your passions, and your ambition led you to Minot State University. Along the way, each of you faced your own challenges, your own turning points, and your own moments of growth. A college education is not only about preparing for a career, it is about gaining a broader understanding of the world and what it means to be an engaged citizen and a community member. It prepares you not just for the technical demands of your chosen field, but for the responsibilities of contributing to society. In addition to your academic knowledge, you've learned how to communicate effectively, collaborate with others, and make thoughtful decisions, skills that are essential in any workplace in life. Those soft skills developed through your time here will serve you again and again as you move forward. We are confident that Minot State has provided you with the tools, experiences, and support needed to build a strong foundation for your future. And I know that those graduating today will take what they've learned and continue to build upon it in meaningful ways. Thank you for placing your trust in Minot State and in our university system. We applaud your accomplishments and believe the education you've received will give you the competitive edge as you need as you pursue your goals. Your willingness to take ownership of your future, to create your own path, and to seek out your opportunities has led you to this moment of success. You have faced challenges, and through the guidance of many talented faculty and staff here, you've learned that challenges are opportunities for growth. You've earned this moment, a moment of celebration that recognizes not only your achievements, but the countless smaller moments of learning, change, and development that have brought you here. Graduating class of 2026, this is your time. You've met the challenges placed before you, and you fulfilled the requirements set by this university. Many of you have also taken the initiative to give back to your campus and to your community, demonstrating leadership and service along the way. You should be incredibly proud of every step that led you here, the first of many milestones still ahead. Thank you for your hard work, your commitment, and your contributions to Minot State University. Congratulations once again to the class of 2026 on a job well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mahalik. Dr. Stephen Shirley, president of Minot State University, will now introduce today's commencement speakers.
Well, good morning and welcome, everyone. K.O. Smith is a dedicated educator and advocate in the field of deaf education, committed to supporting children who are deaf or hard of hearing. Originally from Canton, South Dakota, K.O. now resides in Devil's Lake, where he is a teacher of the deaf and deaf mentor at the North Dakota School for the Deaf. K.O. earned a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education from Dakota State University and a BS in Early Childhood Education from South Dakota State University. Through his academics, K.O. developed a passion for inclusive education and the importance of ensuring all students have access to meaningful language and learning opportunities. In his graduate studies at MSU, where today he is earning a Master of Science in Special Education, K.O. has focused on the importance of early language access for children who are deaf or hard of hearing. His work emphasizes the role of deaf mentors and the impact of accessible communication for positive developmental outcomes. He is passionate about supporting families and helping them build strong foundations with their children through both American Sign Language and spoken language. Cale serves on the North Dakota Early Hearing Detection and Intervention Advisory Board. As a deaf mentor, Cale is committed to empowering children with the tools they need to succeed academically and socially, while fostering a strong sense of identity and belonging. In his downtime, Cale enjoys hunting, fishing, camping, and time with family and friends. He will continue his work in deaf education and expanding access to deaf mentorship programs, and remains dedicated to promoting awareness, accessibility, and inclusion in education. Please help me welcome your graduate speaker, Cale Smith.
Test. Hello, and thank you all for being here today. To my family, friends, and professors, your support means everything to me. I am proud, honored, and deeply grateful to stand before you today and share part of my story. My journey as a deaf K-12 student was not easy. Access to learning was not always fully there. There were moments when I missed important classroom discussions, side conversations, and key explanations. At times, I felt frustrated and left out, like I was standing just outside of the learning everyone else could access so freely. But along that journey, I was never truly alone. I had incredible family members, friends, teachers, and interpreters who believed in me, supported me, and helped me move forward even when the path felt uncertain. Because of them, I am standing here today. Those experiences shaped how I see education. They taught me that access is not automatic. It must be intentional. It must be created, protected, and continuously improved. They also inspired me to give back to the deaf community. I chose to become a teacher of the deaf and hard of hearing because I wanted that support for my students. I want to set an example of what accessible, meaningful teaching looks like. I want to be a teacher who ensures that access is not an afterthought, but a foundation. I want to show my students what is possible when they are fully included, fully understood, and fully valued. Through this graduate program, I have learned more than theory and strategies. I have learned how to advocate to create access rather than wait for it. I have learned that my voice, my perspective, and my lived experience are powerful tools for change. Now, when I reflect on my own journey and look at my students, I ask myself, do they truly have full access, or are they missing pieces like I once did? That question drives everything I do. My students deserve clear, equitable, language-rich learning environments where they can thrive, not just academically, but as confident individuals who know their worth, because I know what it feels like to be left out. I am committed to making sure they never have to question whether they belong. This program has helped me grow, not only as a teacher, but as a leader. And to me, leadership is not about a title, it is about action. It is about advocating for students, educating others, and continuing to push for equity even when it is challenging. I also want to recognize the people who supported me along the way. My professors at Minot State University challenged and guided me throughout this journey. My colleagues at the North Dakota School for the Deaf have been an incredible source of support, encouragement, and collaboration. I am grateful for each of you. Today, I no longer see my past as a struggle, I see it as a strength. It has given me empathy, purpose, and direction. It has shaped me into the educator and advocate I am becoming. To my classmates, we are ready. Ready to lead, ready to advocate, and ready to make a difference. And to my students, present and future, I see you, I believe in you, I support you, and I will always, always advocate for your access. Thank you.
Thank you, Kale, for all you do in the state of North Dakota and for your inspiring message. Connor Meldrum from Henderson, Nevada, is graduating today, summa cum laude, with a Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science and Rehabilitation. While at Minot State, Connor has been actively involved in both academics and athletics as a member of the Beavers baseball team. Through athletics, he has developed a strong work ethic and appreciation for teamwork and consistency. For the 2024-25 academic year, Connor was named MSU's Male Honor Student Athlete of the Year, the most prestigious award bestowed by our Northern Sun Athletic Conference. Beyond the classroom, Connor has been involved in research in the field of exercise science. He has presented at conferences in New Orleans, Big Sky, Montana, and here in North Dakota in Grand Forks. These opportunities allowed him to collaborate with peers and faculty while developing his passion for medicine. His research was recognized with the Outstanding Student Paper Award in 2024 at the National Conference for the Psychology of Sport and Physical Activity. Connor has also gained clinical experience as a certified nursing assistant in both the operating room and long-term care settings, as well as through his role as a medical scribe in an emergency department. Connor has worked as a tutor at MSU, assisting students in biology and chemistry develop effective study strategies and confidence in their academic abilities. He has volunteered with hospice care and adaptive sports programs, supporting individuals and families through meaningful interactions. He was recognized with the Student Engagement and Leadership Award in 2025, reflecting his involvement and contributions to the community. In his free time, Connor enjoys traveling, time with friends and family, and being outdoors. Connor will be attending medical school back home in Nevada with aspirations of becoming an oncologist. Please give a warm welcome to Connor Meldrum.
All right, we got a working mic now. Hello, class of 2026. I think a lot of us expected today to feel like a destination, like we would somehow wake up this morning different, more certain, more complete, more confident in who we are, as if today would finally give us that sense of clarity we have all been chasing. But if we're being completely honest with ourselves, it doesn't quite feel that way. And maybe that is because somewhere along the way, a lot of us started to treat life like a ladder, always looking up for the next rung, the next test, the next season, the next acceptance, the next version of ourselves that finally has everything figured out. And when you live like that, it is easy to miss where you're standing. We tell ourselves we will slow down later, that we will enjoy things once we get through this week or this semester. But then that moment passes, and there is another rung waiting above us, so we keep climbing. But the truth is, while we were so focused on getting to the next step, life was happening right where we were. It was happening in the late night study sessions that turned into early mornings, in the friendships that started out as strangers sitting next to you today, in the small wins that no one else noticed, and the setbacks that quietly made you stronger. Those were not distractions from the journey, that was the journey. And maybe that is what today is really about. Not arriving somewhere new, but finally taking a second to look around and understand what we have all accomplished. Because if these past 4 years have taught us anything, is that life is not a race with a single finish line. There is no universal timeline we are all supposed to follow. No moment where everything will suddenly click into place and stay that way. There is just growth. So, there is no such thing as being behind, even though it can feel that way. It's easy to look at our peers or others and think that they are further ahead. They are moving faster, accomplishing more, getting to wherever it is we all think we are supposed to end up. But we are not all running the same race. We are walking our own path at our own pace, shaped by the moments that not even our closest peers fully understand. And if that is true, then maybe the goal is to not spend our lives chasing that next rung or the next milestone. Maybe it is something much simpler, yet way harder to do. To be present. To notice where we are while we are there. To appreciate the conversations, the people, the routines, and the quiet moments that really don't seem all that important until they are behind us. Because one day, they will be. As we leave here and step into whatever comes next, it will be tempting to fall right back into that same mindset. To start climbing again without taking a moment to look around. But if we can take anything with us, let it be this. We do not need to have everything figured out. We do not need to feel like we have arrived. We just need to keep growing. And at the same time, learn how to stand still long enough to truly appreciate the moments we are living in. Over the past 4 years, I've had the pleasure to meet so many of you. People who are driven, resilient, and quietly doing incredible things. People who push each other to be better without even always noticing it. It has been an honor to be surrounded by a class like this. And if this is what you have already accomplished, I cannot wait to see what you go on to do next. Because the same qualities that got you all here today are going to be the same that carry you forward. Even if things do not go the way you plan, you will grow and you will adapt. And you will find your way forward just like you always have. So wherever life takes you next, stay curious, stay present, keep showing up for the people around you. Because the future is not something you have to chase. It is something you are already building, moment by moment. And if these past 4 years have been an indication of anything, it is going to be something pretty incredible. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Congratulations, Connor. Thanks for being a terrific student these years here at Minot State, and best wishes as you move on to medical school. Dr. Jeff Sather serves as Executive Medical Director and Emergency Physician at Trinity Health here in Minot, and as the State EMS Medical Director for the North Dakota Department of Health. A dedicated leader in emergency medicine and rural health care, Dr. Sather has more than 4 decades of experience across clinical care, system leadership, and statewide health initiatives. Dr. Sather began his career in emergency services in 1979, training as an EMT at the U.S. Air Force Hospital in Minot, and later as a paramedic at United Hospital in Grand Forks. He holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology from MSU, a Doctor of Medicine from the University of North Dakota, and an MBA from the University of Tennessee. He completed his emergency medicine residency at St. Vincent Mercy Medical Center in Toledo, Ohio, and is board certified in emergency medicine. He is also a fellow of the American College of Emergency Physicians. Since joining Trinity Health in 1992, Dr. Sather has led and contributed to numerous quality and performance improvement initiatives. His leadership roles have included Chief of Staff for Trinity's more than 300 credentialed medical staff members, and he currently serves on the Trinity Health Board of Directors. In his role as State EMS Medical Director since 2014, Dr. Sather provides medical oversight for the Division of Emergency Medical Systems, including pre-hospital EMS, statewide cardiac, and stroke systems of care and emergency preparedness. He has helped health systems across North Dakota develop standardized statewide protocols and coordinated systems for time-sensitive emergencies such as cardiac and stroke care. Dr. Sather has also served on several governing boards, including Quality Health Associates of North Dakota, where he served as board president, the Midwest region of the American Heart Association, Great Plains Quality Innovation Network, and Mountain Pacific Quality Health. Throughout his career, Dr. Sather has remained committed to advancing and strengthening rural health care, a passion that continues to guide his leadership and service. Please join me in welcoming MSU alum and your commencement speaker, Dr. Jeff Sather.
Thank you, Dr. Shirley. Graduates, this is your milestone day, one to share with family, friends, and distinguished guests. Welcome to all of you. It's an honor to be part of your celebration today. It doesn't seem that long ago I was sitting where you are today, although when I look in the mirror, the reflection tells me otherwise. Having crossed this point many years before you and knowing the impact my time at Minot State University had on me and my life, I thought I'd share a bit of my journey and what I've learned along the way. Lately, I've been asked if I'm retired or when I plan to be. It's made me reflect on my life and career, how far I've come, and whether I've achieved what I set out to do. The truth is, I haven't gone that far, distance-wise. I live today just a stone's throw from where my great-grandfather settled when immigrating from Norway a century and a quarter ago. But my path getting here has been long and anything but straight. I kept a detailed resume through my career, recently put it into an AI program and asked for a summary. It thought more of me than I have of myself. So if I have any wisdom to share, it comes from the lessons I've learned on my winding trail. I was born in the 1950s, grew up in the 1960s, became an adult, started a family in the 1970s, ventured from home with my family into the world in the 1980s. Then I reset my compass, returned home, and began what is now more than 36 years in my personal education and professional career. My first piece of advice to you might surprise you. Don't build a blueprint for your life. I've known many people who mapped out every step of their life down to the exact timing of major events, only to lose confidence when life didn't follow the plan. Life never follows a detailed plan. That doesn't mean you shouldn't have goals. Just don't make this path so rigid that you miss unexpected opportunities. I grew up in rural North Dakota expecting a life farming. Higher education wasn't on my radar. I was taught that hard work, honesty, and strong relationships would carry me through life. By chance, I found medicine. When my hometown of Velva, North Dakota... All right, that came from my emergency services background. Either that or I have to speed it up a little bit because it's me and then the graduates, so. All right, where was I? Okay, I'm gonna start here. By chance, I found medicine. When my hometown of Velva, North Dakota started a volunteer ambulance service, I joined. And that's when the sirens come in. Helping others was rewarding. I began to see it as a career. That led to a job, paramedic training, and eventually a move to Washington State. Within a year there, I was managing a department in a hospital, working with nurses and physicians, doing meaningful work, helping people. But after a few years, I wanted a bigger challenge. I began to consider becoming a physician, something I thought would be one of those unfulfilled dreams. Around that time, I got a call from a former colleague back here in Minot offering me a position and an opportunity. It reinforced an important lesson: never burn bridges. I returned home, and that decision changed everything. I enrolled at Minot State University to pursue pre-med and obtain my undergraduate degree as a much older than average student at age 32. I am thankful the admissions office considered my life experience and graciously overlooked my high school transcript. When registering at MSU, I was asked which algebra class I would like to start with. I didn't know there were options. So I took the placement test. They were on paper back then. I stared at and thought about the first question for what seemed like a long time and decided to skip that one. I looked at the next question, and then the next few questions, and quickly realized with confidence and without answering a single question, I would start with the introductory no credit course. That experience taught me something important. Always be willing to admit what you don't know, especially to yourself. I began as a biology major, but after an intro to psychology class, I discovered a passion and connection with the psychology department. I ended up earning a degree in psychology while completing my pre-med requirements. I had the rewarding experience of sitting where you are today. My time at MSU wasn't just about grades and getting that degree. It's where I learned about myself, my academic capabilities, my ability to communicate, my leadership qualities. With support from faculty, friends, and family, I gained confidence and developed a desire for lifelong learning. I was fortunate to have a job with flexibility that allowed me to work full-time while attending Minot State full-time. It took hard work and dedication. Midway through, I joined the team developing the air ambulance service here in Minot, another opportunity that allowed me to grow and make more connections while continuing my education. Your graduation is a milestone. It validates your effort, builds confidence, and marks progress on your journey. But it's not the end. It's a new beginning. Whether continued formal academic education or informal self-study and life lessons, you must remain a lifelong learner. After MSU, I applied to medical school. I went through the application process and then waited for that letter. I first heard as I was accepted through a phone call from someone I knew on the admissions board. Another lesson: who you know matters. Make real connections with others at every opportunity, and keep the connections you have here at MSU. I went to medical school, kept an open mind, and ultimately chose emergency medicine as my specialty. I matched at my top choice residency, and after completion, returned home to Minot to continue my career. Opportunities continued to open. I became a medical director. I worked with the state developing systems of care, helping build statewide stroke and cardiac systems now used as models for other states. I later went back to college and earned an MBA, not because I needed to, but because I wanted to learn. I had opportunity to lead within the hospital, including serving as chief of staff. During that time, we faced the COVID-19 pandemic, which caused the greatest public health crisis of our lives. Leading through it required clear, frequent communication, transparency, and honesty. Each evening we met, shared updates, supported, and found strength in each other. Others have noticed the work I have done and have come to view me as a national expert on rural systems of healthcare. This has landed me on the governing boards of several quality healthcare organizations, opportunities I never expected. For me, however, I'm still just a North Dakota farm kid. Only now I have BA, MD, MBA, and a few other letters behind my name. My trail was not straight. Whether by choice, luck, or chance, I've had a full and rewarding career in life. My educational and professional foundation was built here at Minot State University, just like yours. On this foundation, you will build the rest of your life. You may have caught a few lessons from my story. There have been so many. Here are some I want to make sure to leave you with. Be true to your integrity. Set your compass, but be open to new paths along the way. Make real face-to-face connections. They open doors. Work hard. It will be noticed. Dress for success. It does make a difference. Watch for opportunities. You don't have to take them all. Communicate clearly and often. Be transparent. It's the foundation of trust. Lead by example. It creates a culture of authenticity and engagement. Have confidence in what you know, but maintain your humility. Don't underestimate what you've achieved here today. Your time at Minot State University has built a foundation on which you will be placing building blocks for the rest of your life. Dream big. And don't be afraid to take opportunities that will be open for you. We celebrate your graduation today. Tomorrow, head in the direction you've set your compass. But know the path won't be straight. I wish you all the happiness, and always remember your roots, who you are, and where you come from. Go Beavers!
Thanks so much for doing this, Jeff. Jeff, thank you. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Dr. Sather, for your great message. Thanks for being a terrific alumni of Minot State University, and thanks for all that you do in the community of Minot and across the state. Thank you. Before we begin bringing forward our graduates for the conferring of their degrees, we first want to recognize an honored graduate in this year's class. It is with deep sadness and a heavy heart that we posthumously recognize Joe Varaz. Joe graduated in fall 2025, earning a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in finance and concentration in economics. And Joe was also a member of the MSU Beaver football team. Joe passed away earlier this spring, but left a huge impact on the MSU community and with his fellow students and teammates. We extend our deepest sympathies to Joe's family, and we know that Joe's memory will continue to inspire all of us. Some of Joe's family is here with us today, and I would ask if they are willing to please come forward to be recognized and to receive Joe's diploma padfolio.
And now for the presentation of our graduates. Dr. Lori Geller, Vice President for Academic Affairs, will now present the graduates. She will be assisted by Jessica Smestead, our Honors Program Director, Dr. Daniel Ringrose, the Interim Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs, and Corey Gorder, the Dean of the Dakota College of Bottineau campus, in the awarding of the degrees. We ask that family members please remain in your seats. There will be ample time after the ceremony to take pictures on the stage.
Will all of the undergraduate and graduate students please stand and remain standing as the President confers your degrees. President Shirley, these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for their respective degrees as set forth by the university faculty, and I present them to you.
According to the authority vested in me by the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, and upon recommendation by the faculty of Minot State University, I confer upon each of these candidates, as earned, the particular associate, baccalaureate, or graduate degree from Minot State University and Dakota College at Bottineau, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Baccalaureate degree candidates, you may now turn your mortarboard tassel signifying confirmation of your respective degree. Associate and baccalaureate students, please be seated. Honors Program students, your achievements in this special university program are recognized at this time upon the conferring of your degrees. Graduate students, we acknowledged your advanced status through the hooding ceremony earlier this morning. Will the candidates for Education Specialist, Master of Arts, Master of Education, and Master of Science degrees please come forward to be recognized?
Tammy Levine. Joseph Majule. Brooke Kropp. Lauren Matthias. Melissa Medina Pegueros. You don't say it. Bertolato. Isaac Bertolado. Kelsey Fardella. Leandra Kinchin. Chauncey Natel. Congrats. Dylan McDonald. Celie Eve Rovig. Jordan Sanford. Dinah Seastrand. Courtney Wise. Sarah Abrahamson. Sarah Aguilar. Casey Atwood. Ashlyn Jade Bennett. Madeline Sydney Boop. Grace Pauline Canadrin. Carson Shamney. Congrats. Gabriel DeWyduk. Shelby Enciso. Madison Elizabeth Fraunfelter. Emily Catherine Gay. Deborah Ann Hammond. Jennifer Hammond. Iris Jessen. Sydney Joy Johnstone. Sophia Jewell. Kennedy Taylor Koshman. Susanna Leal. Jaden Lehman. Abigail Losi. Erin Murphy. Mindy Sue Nearing. Sierra Rivers Nordloff. Jonathan Francisco Noriega. Shakota Oskasha. Isabella Raquel Penner. Charlotte Petchak. Renee Renesh. Talia Ruti. Morgan Meredith Marion Renee. Caitlin Scher. Brianna Schneider. Kale Smith. Amanda Stahl. Hadiza Tahir Adamu. Brooke Caitlin Wigmore. Lauren Wilkinghoff. I'm sorry. And now will the graduates of the honors program please come forward to be recognized. Kyler Meggs. Emerald Akotie.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Applied Science and Bachelor of Arts degrees please stand and come forward to be recognized? Annika Henjum, summa cum laude. Kathleen Claire F. Alvarez. Sonia Anderson, cum laude. Sebastian Eno Ayala. Shelby N. Berry. Matthew L. H. Bosch, cum laude. Erica Jeanette Broughton. Chloe Carlson, cum laude. Aliu Alexander Conte, Jr. Caitlin Jade Davis. Dalton LeGrand Davis, summa cum laude. Deborah A. Doyle. Grace Edwards, magna cum laude. Alexander Jacob Engel. Kira Fournier. Noah Lucas Fredrickson, magna cum laude. Baden Gilkerson. Tayton Jelmstead. Laura Hovland, magna cum laude. Camden Jasmine, magna cum laude. Munira Tabassum Labiba. Anna LeCount. Evan Lovett. Mattia Rose Metz, cum laude. Ethan E. Miller, cum laude. Madison Marie Mundi, summa cum laude. Ina Murata, cum laude. Kirsten Nelson, magna cum laude. Callie Nett, cum laude. Kaylee Paulson, cum laude. Morgan Perrin, cum laude. Shay Piesick. Ariana Ismael Polonio Polanco. Aubrey Rose Porter. Gabby Reinhardt. Jada Reiser, cum laude. Ryan Simons, summa cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Smith. Taylor Ray Smith, cum laude. Addison Sorensen, summa cum laude. Mia Ann Thompson, cum laude. Loa Turner, summa cum laude. Ryan Van Nostrum. Sarah Day Van Wickler, summa cum laude. Peyton Wayman.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of General Studies, and Bachelor of Individualized Studies degrees please stand and come forward to be recognized? Eva Isabel Bloom, magna cum laude. Misaki Ishwata, cum laude. Andreas Horner, cum laude. Jersey Nadine Johnson. Madison Miller. Devin Olson. Oscar Pegg. Maya Marie Radke, magna cum laude. Cody Reitzman. Sophia Lynette Rivias Mijas. Patrice Kimberly Skaggs. Bo Shields. Haley Brianna Nicole Talmadge, cum laude. Sherry Varner, magna cum laude. Janelle Warren. LaRon Preston White. Rex Keltner, cum laude.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science degrees please stand and come forward to be recognized? Kylie Abernathy, summa cum laude. Rand Abu Hassan. Dijawar Ahmed. Keely Joe Albertson, summa cum laude. Marcus Deshane Allen, cum laude. Scott Allen. David Ricardo Alonso Gomez de la Fuente, cum laude. Crystal Alvarado. Kavanna Andel. Jalen Ray Anderson, cum laude. Peyton Andes, magna cum laude. Ethan Kirby Arnegard. Madison Ballas, cum laude. Zoe Bannock, magna cum laude. Johnny Bellino. Daniels Bendix. Justice Beaupre. Brady Brosh. Dustin Broughton. Tristan Brown. J. Gordon Buchholz. Hannah Campbell, summa cum laude. Megan Chase. Anthony Jennings Chatwood. Taylor Faye Coonrod, cum laude. Nolan Duffy Craddock. Luke Michael Curran. Joshua Stephen Sizz, cum laude. Riley Davidson. Dominic Digley, magna cum laude. Addison Y. Dennis. Zoe Delage. Anthony DeSantis. Logan Dosco. Alex Duran Arias. Dalton Ing, magna cum laude. Isabella Espy. Mario Esposito, cum laude. Lane E. Evanson, summa cum laude. Fahim Farhan, magna cum laude. Cale Farrington. Jillian Fork, cum laude. Haley Page France, cum laude. Mateo Segundo Funes. Atlin Ganji. Dylan Gachaba. Landon Gorsey. Peyton Grant. Cody Grossinger, cum laude. Shaylin M. Gunch. Connor Guthrie, cum laude. Ezra Lee Haggerett, cum laude. Karma Hamilton, magna cum laude. Brooklyn Hannelt, summa cum laude. Sierra Heron, cum laude. Saeed Hassan. Robin Hassauer. Jenna Ray Heilman, magna cum laude. Hunter Height, cum laude. Zachary Hendrickson. Alex Hofelt. Natalie Marianne Holte, cum laude. Carson Hood, Jr. Isabella Marie Howard, magna cum laude. Tai Howe. Abigail Rapstead, magna cum laude. Tanner L. Hunksker, summa cum laude. Paige Avery Kellogg, cum laude. Jacob Kirsch, magna cum laude. Dalen Matthew Cohen. Trent Justin Korb. Paulina Kowalska, magna cum laude. Summer Krebsbach. Brandy LaFountain. Hannah Landry. Kiera Larson, summa cum laude. John Lee. Madison Cameron Lehner. Amy Leith, cum laude. Mason Mitchell Lemaire, summa cum laude. Jana McCauley, cum laude. Abigail Rose McLennan, cum laude. Briley K. Marsh. Catherine Mayer. Dakota McGee, magna cum laude. Connor Meldrum, summa cum laude. Emily Mills, summa cum laude. Marty Ray Moberg, cum laude. Sophie Montoya. Jackie Ray Moran. Aubrey Mueller, summa cum laude. Hannah Murray, magna cum laude. Zeth Anthony Nastel. Lorley Nelson. Nikita Nashat, cum laude. Madalena Novielli. Callie Mae Olson, magna cum laude. Eden Ingrid Olson, magna cum laude. Gage Dalton Olson, cum laude. Nathaniel Kane Olson, summa cum laude. Olivia Catherine Opine. Edelyn M. Ortega Perea. Stefan Sky Pacino. Kobe Pasklovich. Kayla Patterson. Joshua Pinello. Mallory Dawn Podall. Justin Prophet. Kylie Pro, cum laude. Connor Edwin Radke, summa cum laude. Logan Telly Rands, summa cum laude. Isaac Rathman, magna cum laude. Bryson Reef. Michaela Ressler. Chrissy Rink. Amy Elizabeth Rivera, cum laude. Marley Rose, summa cum laude. Ariel Sanchez Aguilera. Malin Sophie Sanders, cum laude. Nina Felice Sandoval. Brady Alexander Shook, magna cum laude. Aaron K. Schwalk, summa cum laude. Jacob A. Scoggins. Emery Beth Smith, summa cum laude. Skylar Smith. Olivia Spengler, cum laude. Aaron Springer, cum laude. Justin R. Stevenson. Cassie Stokowski, magna cum laude. Linnea Svensson. Cole Jason Talley. Breck Thompson, magna cum laude. Peyton Tui, cum laude. Akwao Udokup. Georgette Villamanca. Carter Robert Vogel, cum laude. Casper Haish Walters. Allison Webster, summa cum laude. Sadie Lynn Winiger, magna cum laude. Joshua Will, summa cum laude. Michael Matthew Williamson, cum laude. Naya Lindy Wollenzine. Ethan Wanser. Abigail Yazi, magna cum laude. Hunter Zocker.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Education degrees please stand and come forward to be recognized? Cheyenne Acor. Alyssa Appelt. McKenna Beard, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Bexell. Drew Beal, cum laude. Quinn Brooklyn Belaney, cum laude. Kristen Boger, magna cum laude. Maxwell Andrew Bray, cum laude. Susanna Castro, magna cum laude. Michael James Day. Casey Eversvik. Sarah Johanna Farid, cum laude. Elena Gokunauer, summa cum laude. Brooklyn Hanson, summa cum laude. Frederick David Donald Herrig. Lavon Harnish. Benita Louise Hassel. Katie Heydrich, cum laude. Congratulations. Mallory Marie Hoganson, summa cum laude. Katie Ingold, magna cum laude. Trinity Jez. Aubrey Johnson, magna cum laude. Sonia Johnson, magna cum laude. Christian James Kadolf, magna cum laude. Michael Epperson. Ashley Marie Keith. Lauren Chose, summa cum laude. Megan Claybo, magna cum laude. Shania Klug. Megan Kramer, magna cum laude. Eric James Crywey, cum laude. Kenzie Kurtz. Sean Davis LaFleur. Christina Larson, summa cum laude. Kaylee Ann Lowry, cum laude. Ashley Lutz. Zachary Malpicha. Samantha Mendoza. Malena Neff. Lexi Nelson, summa cum laude. Kaylee Nodland, cum laude. Colby Opp, summa cum laude. Madeline Oster. Cynthia Oradnik, cum laude. Ethan Peterson. Rebecca Jo Peterson, summa cum laude. Gabriel Dwayne Thomas Plummer. Nicole Reeves, magna cum laude. Emma Grace Rouse, summa cum laude. Quentin Jones. Tiffany Lee Russell, cum laude. Nathan John Sagsveen, summa cum laude. Kara Ann Schaefer. Cameron Schmidt. Caitlin Schumeyer, cum laude. Emily Shires. Okay. Georgia Shorhay. Melissa Sykes. Kylie Slorby. Charlie Slotsby. Catherine Thomas. Congratulations. Caitlin Thorson. Brittany Tran. Bailey Upgren, cum laude. Valeria M. Verano. Tanya Vigel, magna cum laude. Charisse Tamara Weber. Jessen West, magna cum laude. Congratulations. Morgan Elizabeth Wheeler, magna cum laude. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degrees please stand and come forward to be recognized? Audrey Anderson. Christina Anderson, cum laude. Madeline Barstead. Abigail Barchi, cum laude. Harris Beauchamp. Leslie Castellano Gonzalez. Christopher Sebulak, summa cum laude. Catherine Clark. Chloe Clark, cum laude. Jennifer Davison. Mariah Jewel Evenson. Aisha Foster. Cambry Franzfog, summa cum laude. Delaney Freed. Morgan Freed, magna cum laude. Jasmine Gorder. Alyssa Nicole Seymour Grandstaff. JC Cambria Hall. Bailey Rain Harden. McKinley Harmon, cum laude. Grace Haskins. Sharice Hawley. Madison Hayes. Abigail Ann Hodnefield. Abigail Housekeeper. Megan Jacobson. Say it. Margaret Mambai Kamau. Cassidy King, magna cum laude. Suin Kuhn, magna cum laude. Jason Laderas. April Lawrence, magna cum laude. Laura Elizabeth Levine. Kiana M. McGee. Raven Million, summa cum laude. Abigail Napoles, summa cum laude. Olivia Christine Nelson, cum laude. Nadia Post, magna cum laude. Evan Joseph Renzi. Katie Reyes Perez. Shelby Rudin. Lindsay Brannigan Shep, summa cum laude. Carly Ann Scow, cum laude. Jamie Skaggs, cum laude. Kinley Soin. Tiffany A. Straub. Tara Sturry. Emma Tofty. Micah Walter.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Social Work degrees please stand and come forward to be recognized? Michaela Bell, cum laude. Aubriana Jolene Bennett Bodicker, cum laude. Nicolette Blowers, cum laude. Mahawa K. Boyce. Michaela Brandner, cum laude. Josephine Brown. Haley Pearl Conradson. Allegra Lynn Charmaine Rose Eddy. Zandria Goldsack. Megan Hay, cum laude. Christy Joe. Tina Jo Johnner, magna cum laude. Morgan L. Johns, cum laude. Brooke Larson, cum laude. Carson Rose Lucier, cum laude. Frankie Piatz, magna cum laude. Lakin Ryam. Morgan Shea, cum laude. Chantel Rose Slater. Markel Wald, cum laude.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for Associate of Arts degrees please stand and come forward to be recognized? Anastasia Belknap. Sydney Knutson, summa cum laude. Carlene Erica Traska. Will the candidates completing programs from Dakota College at Botno on Minot State University campus please stand and come forward to be recognized? Chelsea Lee Anderson. Tara Colo. Alexis Hendricks, honors. Avery Lynn Iverson. Ashley Jansen, high honors. Emma Angela Johnson. Yeah! Ayla Ray LaRoque. Mercedes Marie Wolf.
Please stand and join us in singing Minot State University's alma mater, led by the Minot State University Concert Choir under the direction of John Swedberg. Thank you for that wonderful performance. You may be seated. Representing the Alumni Association is Danielle Rude. She graduated from 2013 with a triple major in international business, management, and marketing. She currently works for First Western Bank as a marketing and communication specialist. Danielle has served on the MSU Alumni Association Board of Directors since 2014, and she is the current president of the board. Please welcome Danielle Rude.
All right, good afternoon, graduates. What amazing a moment this is. I wanted to start by saying congratulations. You did it. On behalf of the Minot State University and Alumni Association, I'm honored to welcome you to the next chapter of your journey. I say that not just as the president of the Alumni Association, but as one of you. I sat where you're sitting, I walked across the same stage, I wore the cap, the gown, and the same proud smile you're wearing today. Minot State gave me more than an education. It gave me lifelong friends, mentors, and many other things that shaped me with who I am today. As you head out into this world, whether it's to further your education, a new job, or some well-deserved rest, remember this. Once a beaver, always a beaver. No matter where life takes you, this community goes with you. You are now part of a network of over 26,000 proud alumni. Our alumni are educators, nurses, entrepreneurs, dreamers, parents, and leaders. And now we proudly count you amongst us. The Alumni Association is here to keep you connected to your classmates, your professors, and this special place. Whether it's coming back for homecoming or just following us with our updates online, stay in the loop. We want to support you in your next chapter because while you're moving out of these halls, you're taking Minot State with you. Also, there's a card on your grad seats with some alumni information. Don't forget to scan the QR code and fill it out to be entered for the $100 gift card. Now, I know most commencement speeches come with a bit of advice, so here's mine. Don't be afraid of the unexpected. Life will throw you curveballs. You'll take leaps that don't always land as planned. Take it from me. Last year, I showed up early to do this speech, coffee in hand, ready to relax, look over my speech, and greet families as they walked in while still hobbling in my ACL brace. I had a plan. Then, the North Dakota wind hit. My umbrella flipped, putting my coffee everywhere. It went all over my khaki jacket and all over my red dress. At that moment, I had a choice. I could blame the weather, I could blame the barista for no stopper in my coffee and let it ruin my day, or I could laugh about it, work through fixing the problem, which sometimes needs additional help, like calling your grandma to get out the stain remover and the blow dryer. Class of 2026, your life will not be defined by the spills, the setbacks, the false alarms today, or curveballs. It will be defined by how you respond. Take ownership, adapt, and move forward. Enjoy the ride along the way. Don't get so focused on the next big promotion, the next milestone or achievement that you miss the life happening around you right now. Build a life you're proud of, stay disciplined in what matters, and make time for the people who truly count. Remember, you can always change direction if you need to. Keep growing, stay curious, and ask questions. Take opportunities you're passionate about before you're fully ready, because most people are never fully ready. And because of that, they miss opportunities that later in life they regret not taking. So don't let fear of failure stop you from trying. Growth happens in the most uncomfortable moments. Be dependable, stay authentically you, work hard, and always lead with kindness. That is the real legacy that you'll be remembered for. So go out there, do incredible things, but don't forget where you came from. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we will always be cheering you on. Congratulations, class of 2026, and welcome to the alumni family. Go Beavers!
Thank you, Danielle. Dr. Stephen Shirley, president of Minot State University, would like to share a few remarks with you.
Before concluding today, I want to acknowledge and thank the individuals who helped make our ceremony possible. Please help me thank the MSU Registrar's Office, Mary Dawn and Erica, our sign language interpreters, the staff here at the MSU Dome, and our facilities and custodial staff for all of their efforts. I also want to acknowledge and thank members of the MSU Concert Band and our MSU Concert Choir for providing today's beautiful music. Hey, I don't think we've done this. How about a round of applause for the class of 2026? Graduates, will you now please join me in thanking your parents and other family members, your friends, the MSU faculty and staff, and all of your supporters who have helped make today a reality. Let's give them a round of applause. I would now ask for anyone who's in the audience who is a graduate of Minot State University to please stand and be recognized. Graduates, today you join the ranks of these MSU alumni, along with thousands and thousands more. We thank you and we congratulate you, graduates, for all that you have contributed these past years in the classroom, across the MSU campus, and throughout the Minot community. We know that you are going to go and make important contributions in the years ahead within your respective careers, and we look forward to honoring your achievements and seeing you back on campus many times in the future. Please visit MSU or attend any of our alumni events throughout the year whenever you get a chance, and please keep in touch. We always look forward to those connections. And one final word of advice for graduates. If and when you have children, don't let them pull a fire alarm during a big ceremony. I don't want to call anyone out, but that is all it was. So we were not in any jeopardy or any danger. So just think of it. You'll always remember the 2026 commencement. I know I will. Finally, a special word of thanks to our MSU retiring faculty and staff who are participating today in their final commencement. A sincere word of thanks to each and every one of you for your commitment, for your contributions, and for the many years of dedicated service that you've made to MSU and for our students in making this such a special environment for education. Would each of our employees who are today attending their final MSU commencement please stand and be recognized? That was about 100 years of faculty right there in those three, so we're losing some real pillars this year. To culminate today's commencement, please stand for a Native American honor song. The Thunder Butte Singers, members of the Mandan Hidatsa Arikara Nation, will perform this honor song. Customarily, honor songs are sung at official gatherings for those who have achieved a significant milestone in their lives. This honor song was selected by the Thunder Butte Singers to honor all Minot State University graduates.
Thank you. Thank you to our Thunder Butte Singers. This year we'll continue an old tradition at Minot State. The faculty will form receiving lines to congratulate the graduates as they are ushered from the arena. Please remain in your seats until the graduates have cleared the arena floor. Congratulations to the class of 2026.